Alright, well, we got a new character coming on the 13th of October, so pretty much next week. What we got this week is whatever's coming out tomorrow, which I believe is some reruns. We have the Yenjing rerun. Is this tomorrow? Am I stupid? I actually don't know what's coming out tomorrow. Interesting. But next week on the 10th, or no. Oh fuck, never mind. Tomorrow is, fuck, my bad. Summer Event Part 3 is coming. Yenjing banner rerun is coming. Karen Wong banner rerun is coming. For next week, we have episode 6 release, as well as the Naielle Bluesteel banner, which is a 4-cost striker, as you can see on the screen right here. You can read all this stuff. We have the Operator Kim Hana banner. We have the Regina banner rerun. We have the Awaken Yuna rerun. And then on the 20th of October, this is probably the biggest drop we've had. Or not the biggest, but it's going to be one of the major updates. We're going to get Maze Event Part 1 and Maze Event Part 2. Now, what this Maze Event consists of is a few things. We obviously have the shop, right? And we get a piece of each counter gear right here, 4 in total, so you can get a whole new counter set for DPS people. And then we're gonna get the Alpha Tricks challenge mode for Alpha Tricks exclusive gear farming. We're gonna get the Chloe's credit search challenge mode. It was released this week with KR. And then we're also going to be getting the Lyudmilla Battle Pass as well. And Alex's banner. So we're getting 2 new units in 2 weeks pretty much in a row. Which makes sense. The Maze event is pretty much tied to Lyudmilla, Alex. LSY is going to probably be there sooner or later. Not sure if she's confirmed yet, but she probably will be there soon. Other than that, on the 27th of the Maze event of October, Maze Event Part 2, and most likely some other stuff. We're also getting a new ship as well, tied to the Part 1 event, I think, because it's tied to the Maze event. It is Coffin-6. So those mech players will be delighted to see that they finally have a meta ship for themselves. Other than that, that's pretty much the crystal ball for this week. As you can see in the shop, you have some extra stuff. And yeah. We'll just go over the skills for Naielle Bluesteel real quick. You can basically just see that she has a skip for PvE players. But for PvP players, she is a top tier off-tank damage dealing striker. That is a 4-cost counter unit. And she has 3 katanas. However, she only uses 1. 1 at a time at least. So every 4 basic attack, she basically delivers an enhanced attack that deals AoE damage. She also increases her attack speed by 50% for 5 seconds if any unit in the field is killed. Cannot be renewed during the buff, and at skill level 5 increases the AoE damage by up to 75% in inverse proportion to current HP. So at 25% you get max amount of attack damage. Special skill attacks also count towards this damage increase. Starlight Inverse Strike, the special 60 seconds, also deals a lot of AoE damage on the first contact of the first enemy in her path, pretty much, and seals the affected target's skills for 6 seconds. Boss 6 are excluded, so you can't use this in Go Co-op. And at skill level 5, immune to damage for 2 biggest attacks after a skill. For her ultimate Call Blade Catastrophe, she summons Spirit Swords, inflicting a lot of AoE damage on and around the target. At skill level 5, blinds all enemies for 4 seconds after the skill. Bosses excluded. So pretty much a skip for those who pretty much don't PvP much at all. Personally, I'm probably gonna skip her because I'm not gonna be able to use her for a while. So I'm gonna skip her. But we do have Alex as well. She is released the week after her. We have pretty much an AoE striker that is a 3 cost. Her passive basically detects stealth no matter what. Activates her device when her HP drops below 50% or lower. Basic attacks additionally attack, and all attacks create a barrier equal to 3% of max HP for 5 seconds. At skill level 5, 50% attack increase based on HP loss as well. Immunity to hit stun from special or lower skills during the barrier. Life Overdrive, her special, amplifies her device output temporarily in reinforcing her physical capability, inflicting AoE damage in front, and increases max HP by 50%. Also removes a random non-permanent buff on the enemy, I assume. The max HP buff does increase her current HP, but it affects any heals or barriers she receives during that time because they're based on her max HP, which is very, very useful for her. Sidechain Compressor, the ultimate 48 seconds. She basically maximizes her device output and causes an underground explosion, increases AoE damage in front, damage up to 50% based on HP loss. Her barriers are extremely annoying in PvP, and she can remove buffs with her special as well, so she's a buff stripper. She's commonly used to counter replace her bishop rushes because she can now detect stealth units and attack them. Replace her bishop being, the stealth unit automatically on the ETB. She can also counter the Albion meta, we will soon see as well, although we don't have that ship yet. But she looks pretty promising. She's a pretty good Shadow Palace unit, where you often have to use strikers as your front line, so snipers won't really be able to hit her. And if you like PvP and want to run a striker team, she's definitely a big use. And if you're a PvE player, it's definitely up to you. I would say that you have a decent amount of strikers already that could work in PvE in Shadow Hall. However, I know that there is some Awakened bans as well. And in terms of that, you can only use pretty much these low-cost units. There's also like 25 cost limit as well, so she's a pretty low-cost unit. It's up to you. It's up to your own discretion if you want to summon her. If you don't have enough, then don't summon her. Personally, I think I'm going to be summoning her. She's 2 weeks away. So that means I have enough time to skip Naielle Bluesteel and go for Alex. She's a really promising Berserker type unit, and I'm very, very happy with her design. Looks really nice. Hope you guys like her too. That's pretty much it. We are going to get the Old Administration Maze event sooner or later. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.